Hey, Rich Vanek here with Rain. I just wanted to show you a quick, super fast overview of the user interface that comes with our Rain air release valve monitor. So as you can see here, the dashboard is set up in a series of cards, and it's meant for you to be able to come in the morning or check it anytime from your phone or laptop. And the first card that you have here is a list of all of your assets. So these are the friendly names of each air release valve monitor. And as long as you can look across here and you see a green dot everywhere, that means everything is good to go. The AWOL alert, this would be red if for some reason you lost connectivity with the cloud. You're not under leak detect if this is green. Green is good to go. There's no leak alarm, and battery life is good. You can look over here to the report column, and it tells you everything okay, the last pressure reading on the valve, the current battery life, and the radio signal, which is all good. If any one of these were red and you wanted to dig down further on them, you can either expand this card by clicking here, make it full screen, and you can select any asset on here, click on it, and it will take you into a history page of that particular monitor. So currently we're looking at about a 28 psi pressure. Here's your historical pressure readings. You can see there's no real anomalies on there. So you can look back over time. This is for the past day, but if you wanted to change this, for the past 30 days or so, you could. So you just click that, update that. You can look on there and still see there's no real spikes that get up over 60 psi or so. And then a little bit of elapsed timeline stuff down here if you really want to dig into the details. So if we go back home, this is a list of your alarms. If any of these were out of pressure range that you had specified for that particular valve, or if they were leaking, that alarm would be listed here. You could click on it and get further details. Important to note too, you can set up the alarms to do any number of things. You can get a phone call from an automated system. You can get a text alert to up to 1,000 phone numbers if you wanted to get a text when a valve was leaking, or you can just have them come here. You can also get email alerts if you prefer to do it that way. Most folks start off pretty alert heavy, and then once they start getting pressure range alerts and stuff from 40 or 50 valves in their system, they usually back off and just set the parameters a little more leniently and get them by email. This is a graph of the pressure spikes and pressure of the valves historically. This is all of them laid over the top of each other. If you wanted to drill down on something in particular, you could start crossing some off the list so that this is easier to read. And again, you could make this full screen and dig deeper into that too. Some folks like to make the landing page on the user interface the map page. That's what this looks like. And the cool thing about this is you can zoom into an area, you can see all of your assets, your valves, whether it's lift stations or valves. And if everything is within the specifications that you put in, everything will be nice and green. And you can click on each individual valve. It'll give you the last report. If any of these were either leaking or the pressure was too high or too low, if you specify that, this would be red with a little exclamation point, and it would call your attention to it so you could zoom right into it. That is basically the overview of the system. And if you got any questions, give us a call, 833-GO-RAIN.